Oh, we're on.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hi.
And it's the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre channel. And tonight I'm talking to Kimberley and Luke. How are you two doing?
All right.
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah. I think we're getting to a light now, aren't we? Like at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
As even today, you said that we're still on track out with the next week's opening of shops and stuff.
Yeah,
so
hairdressers, thank God, look.
gyms.
Roots, or
gyms, yeah, okay, I'll give that a miss, thank you. Yeah, it's just going to be better. Like, I've already been out a couple of times on walks. Have you been out and about?
Yeah, we've just started walking out the door, haven't we? And walking, like say, walking around Strelly. You've got, Strelly halls just down the road, so we have a little wander down there, don't we? Walk past it. See if it's still there. It's still there, so.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a nice one. Great location. That's actually the location that I met you.
It is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Salad actually. I thought it was.
No, because we joined them on a glowstone, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought it was Salutation Inn, wasn't it?
No,
was it?
Yeah, it was Halloween time. I'm sure it was.
Oh, okay. Might have been there.
I'm sure.
I
think it was. I'm sure it were.
I've got a dodgy memory. Not down for too long. So we've got Phil Newton watching us. Hiya, how you doing? We've got Von Hunter. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we always start the show sort of asking how you sort of came into the paranormal. So we start with Kim then. What were your earlier experiences?
What got me interested was Most Haunted actually when it first came out. I wanted to be a vet Fielding, which is really cringe, but yeah. Person. And then my mum and dad brought me a night vision camera for I think it was like Christmas time. I think it was I was 13, and I used to do mini investigations, and I used to say things like, "Can you make a light anomaly?" and things like that. And then I went on my first event with Dusk Till Dawn, who were a great events company.
They are, yeah.
That was it was called Galleries of Justice at the time. I think it's National Justice Museum now.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, and me and my mum went, and we absolutely loved it. So we just started going on more events, and then I saw an advertisement for a team, so I joined them and was with them for nearly 4 years. And then during that time, I met this guy, and then that's who we are today.
That's cool. So you met through the paranormal then?
Yeah.
I was going on an investigation with another team in Lincolnshire, and I started going with our old team. I won't mention their names, but
no,
I started going with my old team. I was with them for about a year, and then they was asking for staff, so I applied. I got in, and then fell in love with Kim, and it went from there.
Don't make me sick, bloody hell.
But there was a stupid dating rule in that team, so we had to.
We left.
We left and
started breaking.
About 6 months later, we have started breaking, didn't we?
Oh yeah, things do happen with teams. Things change, and you move on, don't you? And you've got your own sort of path, and you just do what's right, and you sort of head in certain ways, don't you?
Yeah.
So what happened with you then, Luke? How did you find paranormal? Did you believe in ghosts?
X-Files.
Oh wow, awesome!
Started watching the X-Files, which got me into it. Obviously,
he's alien obsessed.
And
yeah, I've noticed that.
Like I say, Most Haunted came on the telly. I started watching that, and then I started working in a haunted pub, which is where I thought I saw my first ghost.
Yeah.
I started going to abandoned buildings with my mates, and then I got bought a ghost hunt for Christmas and an investigation event from my sister.
Was that at
that was at
pet shop?
No, that was at Games Buffet, my first one. And then, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
We say I think everything always happens for a reason, doesn't it? So if you join a team and it didn't work out, that happened with us, and now we started our own.
Yeah.
We're doing all right, I think, aren't we?
X-Files is mint.
So
Sure.
let's have a quick hello to Wendy Williams, Karen Carter, Bloss, Ahmed, Kamel. Thanks for joining. If you get any questions, please feel free to ask them, and I'll ask them to Kim and Luke. So your team then, how long has your team been running for?
About 4 years
4
now.
years, yeah.
Still
4
on
years.
4 years, yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
longer, but yeah, for about 4 years.
Yeah.
So we started off as doing events, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've had to, obviously with COVID and that, stop it all for the last year.
I think it was like a year and a half.
Year and a half, yeah. We stopped, and then just have a break for ourselves, really, just to do what we want to do, and then hopefully we're going to start events back up again.
Yeah,
aren't we?
hopefully soon we can get back to some kind of normality
Yeah.
and back doing it. So,
Oh wow.
Well,
Yeah.
just been doing team things like before lockdown, and then after lockdown for about six to 8 months we'll probably do it just the team ones, won't we?
yeah.
Where we'll ask other teams if they want to hire a location and then get it that way instead of
Work with other teams.
Yeah, work with other teams. Get a bit of rep and support each other in that way, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a nice idea to do that as well, because you do actually get into a location, whereas, you know, they can be expensive on your own, can't they?
Yeah.
Anyone that wants to start their own team, just be wary that it is expensive, isn't it, to start up.
Yeah.
The most I've spent so far is, what is it, 1,200 quid for a location?
Yeah.
Is that National Justice Museum?
No.
Which one
That's
that is
expensive.
expensive.
But that's what the most expensive.
My gosh.
Shrewsbury Prison.
Is it Shrewsbury?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome location. I haven't been there yet.
That's the night we had 4 burst water mains which flooded the entire wing.
Whoops.
So
Oh my god.
Really work out, did it?
No. It was still cool though.
Yeah,
It was a cool place, so.
Yeah, but what a nightmare for you. I thought I had a disaster going somewhere, but God, no way.
Yeah. It was snowing as well, wasn't it? Really bad.
It was that icy, it was cold on the pipes and that.
It's freezing.
And there was 4 massive water mains in the roof at the top of the wing, kind of thing.
Oh no. That's madness. I hope you got a refund or something.
Yeah, we got a little bit
of refund, didn't we? There
was good about it. So.
Oh, that's cool then, because it kind of destroys it a bit, doesn't it, if something happens, because you're more stressed about that than focusing on what you need to do.
Yeah.
So a quick hello to New York, Mark McGee. Thanks for joining us. So, right, let's start then with this question. I'm just going to find it.
Ooh.
So from Phil Newton, what's the best active location you've both been to?
I think we can both agree on one location that we've had the most activity, haven't we?
Yeah, since being with breaking, I would say.
Port Orsted.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing night we had anyway. It was like everything was happening all night. Everything you couldn't explain. We had people seeing things. We actually filmed it all as well. It's on our YouTube channel. If you wanted to watch it, you can. And then, but it's one of them locations you probably go back to and not much will happen.
Yeah.
But that night was absolutely amazing.
Well, that's like with any place.
That was it anywhere. But I do want to definitely go back if anyone wants to come with us. Then.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Have you got your minibus?
No,
I sold that.
That was awesome.
We only bought that because to get other people that couldn't get to locations
around where we live.
We could give them a lift. But it was like £5,000 they wanted for the insurance on it, and
it was really expensive.
Oh no!
To run it as another business after out of breaking, they wanted obviously you need your operator's licenses and all that.
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered with it.
No.
Well, no, I get you, but wow, an awesome thing to do though, to actually have a minibus for the team.
Yeah.
Like no other teams had that at the time, did they? Well, I don't think they do now, but yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
It did work out for the team as well, didn't it?
Yeah, so they used to just come in the minibus and we used to have,
blast the 90s tunes out.
90s songs and sing in the back.
I bet that was crazy.
That was good fun.
Okay. So, how did you get started as an investigator?
Well, I saw an advertisement on Facebook and for a team, and I apply for it. And to be honest, my first event with them was Strelly Hall.
Oh, wow.
I just joined because I just wanted to go looking for ghosts. That's what I wanted to do. But then I quickly realised, hang on a minute, I've got to talk to people and, you know, call out in front of people, because you sort of forget sometimes about the public part. And I thought, oh God, they're never gonna keep me on because I'm not doing anything. But they did for some reason. I just went from there, and then, like I said, I met you, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then set our own up. So
Yeah, that's
my
cool.
first one was Enfield house.
house?
Wow.
No, it's the one in Sheffield.
Yeah, what's it called?
Poltergeist.
No,
No,
not
there's one in
that
Sheffield. It's a big place. It was
It's not Enfield.
Encliffe.
Encliffe Hall.
Yeah, Sheffield.
Oh, awesome.
that was
Enfield.
my first one with the old team, and then, like I say, I applied for the position with that team, and I got in, and like I say, it went from there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
But I say it's always been X-Files. That's
Oh God, X-Files.
and Supernatural as well. Oh,
Yeah, you look
Supernatural.
It's certainly different working for a team, though, isn't it?
It is.
You know, you're not there to enjoy it. You know, you do enjoy it,
Yeah.
but that's not your priority. You know, you've got to sort of take these people around, and hopefully they get some activity, and
Yeah, that's
you
it.
have a good night.
If it's flat, you feel awful because, you know,
Yes.
you're paid, and I always say you always feel like you need to entertain them, like maybe tap dance or something, just to keep them happy. But it is what it is, isn't it? If nothing happens, then
I know, especially if somebody starts moaning, but there's nothing you can do. It's like, you know, if you can move to another room, then you can try that. But often on events, you're like limited to one area, aren't you?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
So when you're first starting out as Unite, like I say, we like to just tell them anyway, like, we're not here to make you believe in ghosts. That's down to you, whether you're open enough to accept in the possibility of ghosts. We're just here to, like, guide you around and show you what and how to do it. And then if it's up to them then how they take it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like I say, if you're trying to entertain them, I don't know, you get sometimes.
If you want entertainment, go to a pub.
Yeah.
You know,
go in a scare maze and let someone jump out at you and that.
done that. That's fun. Yeah, that was absolutely cool. So, Von wants to know basically where you're based.
Nottingham. But you're originally from Grimsby.
I'm from Grimsby. Let's say she dragged me down here, and then we bought an house in Nottingham.
Yeah.
Not far from Australia at all, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just walk. If you want to go to Australia, just walk in and
Yeah. Nice little coffee shop there as well.
Yeah.
In the
Oh,
courtyard.
But
That's
what?
still open.
There was none available, was there?
Me then.
So, Jane, do you, Kim, and Luke work with any mediums? Thanks for joining us, Jane. Hope you're all right.
We have
done.
Yeah, we have done in the past. We've got a sensitive on the team, Lisa, but she's not a full-on medium. She's not, you know. But we've worked with the odd. We worked with Ian Lawman for a special event. Again, that was at Shelley Hall. He was really cool to work with.
Yeah, we haven't got
I
one
was there that night. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Good, wasn't it?
That's an awesome night.
Yeah.
Is that your dog?
Is that your dog?
No, it's a motorbike just gone down the road.
Can't
blame the dog.
Yeah, we haven't got any mediums on the team, but we'll never say we don't work with them. If we feel like they want to come on an event or something, we'll sort something out that way, and we can work with them that way.
I love a medium.
She loves it, yeah.
Yeah, I love them. I love going to the mediums. If I see any stalls that says, "Oh, there's a medium here," they take my money. I'm there.
I'm just stood up. No, actually, last time she was getting readings by 3 people.
Yeah, 3.
And I'm signing up to the Wildlife Trust, giving all my money away to them. I always get roped in.
Oh, way, bless you. So, do you actually pick anything up personally? You say you're not a medium, but can you sense things?
I think you can walk into a place and feel like a different vibe. Whether that's you know, your senses picking on, like, I don't know, spirits or not. I don't know if it's just your conscious that's maybe just don't like the room. But we're sort of, I don't know, I've seen things, but I wouldn't say I was like a medium, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't give anyone a reading or anything. I couldn't tell you your future.
Oh, bless
I'm different, but, you know, it's a weird one, isn't it, I think.
Yeah, I don't sense anything. I don't pick anything up like that.
But you've seen things.
Seen things, yeah. But I
Yeah.
don't
So when you've seen things, what sort of things have you seen? And is it with your eyes or is it in your mind's eye?
Well,
my eyes.
yeah. I don't know. It could be your mind. You don't know, do you? How can you know if you're not sure? So it could have been your mind's eye. You don't know, do you? If you're not used to that, if you're not someone that's like is a medium, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm open to the idea of it. Like, I want to learn it if I can, but I don't like to say I don't see it with my mind's eye. I don't think.
You always bang on about wanting to do like meditation and stuff like that.
Spiritual shit.
Yeah.
Keep getting Lisa to take me, but then obviously COVID happens and.
Yeah. I've done circles. Like I've gone to, you know, I've tried it, but I just don't have patience, and I always end up.
Oh, bless you.
I can't. Like when they say, "Oh, you're in a garden" and stuff, I always end up wanting to laugh, or I can't be serious about it. So I just don't think that's for me. But I have. Yeah, I love a reading. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. So the question here then, how do you get started as an investor? So I'm wondering if that's it. When you start on a night, how would you start with the event company?
We basically get everyone in the room, in the base room, say. We'll give a briefing, we'll give a talk, split everyone into teams. We'll ask if anyone wants protection. If they do, we'll take them into another room where we can get protection put on them. If they don't, we'll crack on.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Basically. Obviously, I say if any other investigators are there, we'll just let them wander off on their own. It's mainly we take the newbies around or
that's it.
Put them in teams.
If someone wants the guidance, then we'll help. But we're quite a chilled out team, to be fair. We're
not experts, right? We're far from knowing everything.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you ever can with paranormal.
No, that's it. Right, if you say they are experts, but they don't know everything, do they?
No, exactly.
You hardly know anything, in all fairness. You think you know something, then it just changes, doesn't it? It's just around. So, a quick shout out to Caroline May Sandbrooks. Thanks for watching. Got a question here from Mark McGee. So, what location do you believe to have been the most fearful that you've been to?
Fearful. One place that I actually love it because it's one place that does get me on edge. It used to be Drakelow Tunnels. Sort of, because it feels like it's got smaller. I know they've obviously closed certain tunnels off, haven't they, to do whatever. But yeah, I would say Drakelow Tunnels because it's pitch black and it used to feel endless, didn't it? You used to just keep walking. You feel like you could get lost at any moment, and I've had a few cool experiences there. So I would probably say, for me personally, Drakelow Tunnels. Yeah.
I think mine was. I don't think it's there anymore. It was an asylum in Caister in Lincolnshire. The reason I say that is because it looked like a film when we was driving to it. It was like on a dark, long, quiet road, foggy, and then this white building just appeared out of nowhere, which instantly scared me. And then when we went in, it was just one of them buildings I had to get out of. And
Why?
I just felt uneasy. And then now they've knocked it down.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would say was your weirdest experience then?
I'll probably say the experience I had at Drakelow was pretty weird. I've had a few experiences at Drakelow. The first time I went to Drakelow, we was all sort of doing a séance, and all of a sudden I saw a light, and it started right at the bottom of this tunnel. And I said, "Oh, if that's you, can you do that again?" So it happens again. So I said, "Right, can you come closer?" And honest God, this light I always sound like I'm a bit crazy when I explain this, but honestly, this happened. This light come travelling down the tunnel, and it was, I can't even explain what colour it was. It was like different shape, and all the guests saw it. It wasn't just me, which is what makes it even stranger. I thought, oh, maybe I've had, I don't know, maybe too many Codys that night or something, but
God bless you.
And then all of a sudden I said, right, if that's you, can you come even closer? And honest to God, I just saw this bright light in my face, and then I felt like a tug at the back of my jacket. And it was honestly, it was so weird. I actually had a skeptic that night with me, and even he could not explain what happened. Yeah. And then a couple of years later, I went again, but this time it was on a different event with someone else. And very quickly, I saw, it looked like a bloke in overalls, and it was very quick. And I said to you, because you was there, wouldn't you? And I would not stop talking about it. And yeah, what Drakelow probably is the weirdest place for me. So, the weirdest.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
See, bloke in overalls, obviously.
But what's weird is, I think it is, apparently, it's known that there is a bloke in overalls that appears there. So that's what I've heard. So
it's probably, it could be, because they say workmen would have been there, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah,
you've got crushed in there or something.
Yeah, because I can't remember how many it was now. But
so they would have been like,
so 7 or
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
I can't remember. No, you've got the MOD ones. You've got the ones from the power plant.
Yeah.
So,
I think mine for me is, like I said, the pub I started working at when I was 18, called the Yarborough Hotel in Grimsby. It's right next to the train station. It was like the old bullring thing. It's a massive hotel. It was when I was working there, all the hotel bit was abandoned, and it was just the main floor was the pub. It was the Wetherspoons. So we always used to go upstairs and have a look round and stuff. And we weren't supposed to, but when the manager went home, we went up. But in the cellar, you go down these stairs, you turn around, you go down some more stairs, and there's a massive. It's massive. But someone chucked a barrel through the wall, and it made another hole, which led to another cellar. But no one dared go down there. And I was down there on my own one time, changing a barrel of Carlin, and then this black figure of a man, it was just smoke, walked straight up to me, walked straight through a door, but the door was open, and which was backed onto a wall, so he walked straight through the wall. And then obviously being 18 and scared, I ran out screaming and everything.
You'd still do
but
that
yeah,
now.
I'd love to go. I'd love to investigate that place properly.
wow, that sounds brilliant. Things like that, though, it's just with you forever, isn't it? And
Yeah.
you know, you are scared at the time, but then it just gets you, doesn't it? And you want to go ahead and do things and find more out.
Yeah, definitely.
But everyone that way out there had sent something, had seen something, had picked something up. It was just an incredibly great place. If you haven't been, if you ever go to Grimsby, I'd definitely recommend checking the Yarborough Hotel out.
I will do, because I'm going there in a few weeks.
Oh, your family's from there.
My mum-in-law lives in Cleethorpes, so I'll stop there that way. She can look after the dog and I'll nip in there and have a drink.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Because I'm always trying to find places around Grimsby way.
Yeah.
And some woods and stuff like that, but yeah.
Well, Manby, wasn't that?
Manby's not far,
It's not that far, Manby. But is that burnt down now?
Someone set fire to it, didn't they?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I know.
Because you got that, didn't you?
Yeah, I got friendly with a security guard, didn't I?
Yeah.
And he let us in and let us in every week, and then obviously these urban explorers go in there, mess it up, and then set fire to it. So after that, it burnt down, and then it went to pot. I don't know if it's still there now, but
no, it happens so often, doesn't it? It really does. You know, you get a nice little location, you go along, and then it just gets trashed. Like there's a place near me and you as well, and it's an old exhibition hall. And I think I mentioned it to you, and I wanted to go before lockdown, but now it's like all cordoned off. People keep going in and trashing it and setting fire to it, and
no need, is there?
we're going to bulldoze it, but it still stands now. It's got all notices up and barricaded now, so that's the end of that one. But it's a shame.
Back to the now.
Yeah. So a quick shout out then to Irene Takura, Mick Day, and Wendy Williams. Oh, Wendy Williams said she'd follow you if she saw a smoke man. Legging it out the building. Hi, Justin Clifford. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all right. Marie Davis as well. So if you've got any questions for Breaking Paranormal UK, if you add them to the chat, if you've got any questions individually for Kim and Luke. Kim and Luke also do a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, we just started lockdown podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah, you started doing a podcast that's on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And
It's called.
I'd probably find us on the Breaking Paranormal UK, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So, basically, well, obviously we couldn't do it while I was in lockdown, could we?
No.
We thought, oh, why not do a podcast?
Well, to be fair, we wanted to do a podcast for a while, didn't we? But
actually, yeah.
every time the team used to come round, it always ended up with pizza and booze, and you can't really
Being
do a
sick in the
podcast
toilet.
being drunk, can you? So, yeah, and that. So we thought, now we're in lockdown, we can actually do it because, you know, we can't influence each other to, you know, just get drunk. So,
there's no schedule to it or out. We just like if do it on a free weekend, we'll say we'll do a podcast, we'll pick a topic, and then we'll go
just
from
talk
there.
about it, don't we? Yeah. So
we don't really either. We'll research it, don't we? But it's not like, it's not very scripted.
No, you probably can tell.
You can tell,
yeah, you can probably tell that.
Well, I say I get nervous talking in front of camera anyway, and I get very nervous talking to people as a thing. I start mumbling and stuttering.
Yeah.
As you know, and I'm like, what? You put subtitles on that? But I think now we're doing a podcast. I feel like I'm getting better at doing it.
Yeah, you are. You're getting more confident at doing it.
Yeah, I just need to lose a bit of weight, and I think I'll be all right. Get my hair back.
Oh, don't be silly. No, it's just crazy, isn't it? We haven't been able to get much exercise really in the last year. Or, you know, you're trapped in your houses and you just get it through it however you can, basically.
Yeah.
And then it's been Easter weekend, so just ate loads of chocolate. And we just had KFC, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. So, the podcast I've just seen was the Phil Wyman one, and it was so funny.
Yeah, because his microphone decided. Is it? No, was it
our sound went first.
Yeah.
His did. So we were like, oh, we thought it was us.
Yeah.
So we got a new webcam, didn't we? And we didn't know if it was messing about with it or not.
So we were trying for ages to get the sound back on, and it ended up that he just sat on his, I don't know what to call it, mute button, and he just muted himself the whole time. So, yeah.
But yeah, it's funny.
He was really cool though, wasn't he, to talk to?
Which is why I say get him on talk about his most haunted days and what the crap was with that.
And his
Scream team on it.
Yeah,
Are You Haunted?
Are You Haunted?
Yeah, that's right.
It was there, didn't it? So.
Yeah. No, a great guest for you, and yeah, it's a great podcast. I did enjoy that.
Yeah, it was fun to talk to, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was quite chilled out, and yeah.
I think the next one's going to be on cryptozoology, isn't it? Hopefully.
Cryptozoology.
Cryptozoology.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Bigfoot and all that.
Bigfoot, yeah. Get him on there.
Because I love them programs, you know, on the telly where they're hunting Bigfoot. And then they're in like a tent, and the tent's going mad. You never see what's going on outside. It's just the tent's going mad, and he's going.
It's the director.
Yeah, it's the director. It's the producer shaking the tent. I went, no, it's not Luke. It's Bigfoot. He's out there. So that's what we're going to talk about.
Oh wow, that sounds cool. We've just got Barry Frankish watching. So hi Barry. Been invited to do this charity event.
Yeah, the charity.
Oh, so exciting.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Good if it would I can't remember what I was going to say then, but
no, what was you going to say?
I was thinking of something else. But yeah, it's nice to get invited, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Along to help out and stuff. We like doing stuff with charity, don't we?
Yeah, it's for Alzheimer's, which is we've done bits for Alzheimer's in the past, haven't we? We've got a few tubs in there that we need to send off, but we've collected.
We've been full of cash. We haven't been able to send off yet, so we've got to.
Oh, bless you, yeah.
Wait after the shops to open and that, and we can send it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just would be great to get normality.
Yeah.
So we've got a question here from Mark McGee, sorry. Is there any location you'd never go back to because of negative reaction to a site?
No, I'm not one for that, Mark. To be honest, I don't do the old negative thing. Unfortunately, I don't like. I'm not into like demons or anything like that. I'm not a big believer in that side. So I'm not one to not go back to somewhere because I feel negative. I think you can feel a bit weary, but are you an investigator if you don't go back? Like that's what it's about, isn't it? So
yeah,
that's my stance on it. I don't know about you. You might be a bit different.
No, I'll go back.
Yeah, I've never had it myself.
I think if you go and, like you say, if you're investigating these places and you're a paranormal investigator or whatever you do, like you say, if you go to a place and you get a negative reaction, you've got to go back to see if you get the same, or it could be like just like say a one-off kind of thing. You can't if you're investigating somewhere, you've got to do it more than once. I think so.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
right.
hard if you've never really had that experience, if you know what I mean, because I don't feel like we have had like a really negative experience. So I can't really say, to be honest. That's how I see it anyway. But that's why I don't particularly believe in that side, because I've never personally experienced it for myself. So I couldn't really answer that.
No. I don't say every time I get in a bad mood or something, I say I've got a negative energy around me.
It's not. It's
for an
just
excuse.
So, do you think you've ever sort of taken an attachment with you?
No.
From a location?
Never. No. I don't believe in that. No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time yet then.
Yeah.
So,
this is the one to negative attachment. I can't get rid of this one.
Oh, bless you.
Well, when we first moved into this house, we already had stuff here, and which we see the first week was here. So that was, like I say, I don't think it was a negative attachment, was it? Of any kind?
No.
It was just like new people in the house, was decorating, and it didn't like us. So.
I didn't think it didn't like us.
It was like it was warning us.
No, it wasn't even warning us.
Don't you think that?
No, not at all.
I think it was warning you.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, you had kidney stones, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but that's not warning, as in.
Like, that's a bad warning, but.
Yeah, that's just letting you know there's something wrong with you. You need to go to the hospital.
I thought it was like, because we were stopping in a different bedroom. I thought it was like, get out of my bedroom.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So we actually moved to the next door bedroom, and now we haven't gone back in that bedroom, which is just a storage room, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit now.
No, you can't swear.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
So, what was it like on Help Your House is Haunted then?
I knew that was going to come up.
It's there, isn't it? You've got a haunted house.
It was very different, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun. It was, what happened is they actually approached us, and we was like, well, because I was asking if we knew of any ghost stories in the local area, and I just jokingly said to Luke, "Oh, tell them what's been happening here," thinking they won't really be interested because it's just a normal house. It's not like a pub or anything. The first season they were doing like little places like that, weren't they? They weren't really doing houses. So I was quite surprised. But yeah, the producer came round and he was interested in the story, and he saw we had a Ouija board at the bottom of the stairs, which we're going to have because we're an events company. And he said, do you mind if we do the episode with the Ouija board? And we were like, yeah, whatever, sure. And then, it just kind of, you know how TV is. They've got to have that sort of...
You've got to build it up, haven't they?
Negative, shock value side to it. To like get people sucked in. But the reason for us to say we wanted to do it was, number one, just say you've done it. You can tick it off and say, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Number two was, well, we just want to see what else they could get. We were just intrigued. And also I was interested to see what Chris could pick up and things like that. So also it was sort of answers, because we believe that my granddad could be here because he actually died in this living room.
Okay.
So it was just, we wanted to clarify that. And with Chris being such a well-known psychic medium,
Yeah.
we thought he'd be great. He would pick it up. But it was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah.
Like I said, the first night we moved in, that's when it started happening. We both woke up at the same time in the night. The first night this was, we both saw the same guy stood at the end of the bed, which you just saw his shit. It was like upper torso kind of thing. Yeah. I saw the shadow of it. And then an hour later, I had to rush her to hospital.
Yeah.
Which we didn't find anything out till a week later. He was in pain, wasn't you?
Again, yeah.
In pain, and then the same time, roughly in the morning, the headboard of the bed starts whacking on the wall.
Well, there was no action that night, Jackie, from us. I'm telling you now, I was in pain.
So I woke her up. I was like, "Stop kicking!" She's like, "No, I'm not doing it." So then we're both laid there, dead still. I stopped the headboard from like banging, and we both laid there, flat as pancake, and it starts doing it again.
And we were both looking at each other like, "What is this?"
And then it flared up again. We had to rush her to hospital again. Then, and then we was there for at least all day, 24 hours. No,
yeah, finding out what it was.
Turned out it was kidney stones.
Anyone that's had kidney stones, it was horrible. Awful. It's horrible pain.
And then you got that sorted, and then it stopped.
Well,
until a couple of months later.
And then something else happened where basically we were watching Game of Thrones. Anyone that watched Game of Thrones, you know that's it. You're not aware of anything else. You're into it. And we had the blinds shut, didn't we? We couldn't hear anything outside. And I felt the need to go to the toilet. But instead of going to the downstairs toilet, I decided to go upstairs. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So as I came out the toilet, the room where things sort of happen, I felt the urge to go in there. So I did. You know, being an investigator, if you get that urge, you're going to go in. And I was only in there for about 2 seconds, and then I felt the urge to get out. So as I was walking out, I felt a slight little, not a push, it was like a nudge, as if to say, get downstairs. And as I was walking downstairs, I heard like a noise at the bottom of the stairs near the window. And I said to Luke, is this, who's outside? And he looks out the window, I've never seen him run so fast. There was a car outside on fire, which we had absolutely no idea about.
So the bangs it blown up, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I feel like if I hadn't have gone upstairs and felt this feeling, we wouldn't have had a clue that was happening. And it was literally outside our front, like.
It was weird. And
so,
then
it was so weird.
Because we bought this house off our uncle. We then told all this stories to him because he's not skeptic. He's not. He doesn't believe at all.
No.
You know, it's probably your granddad. He died in the front room, and that's when we found out he died in the front room. We said, well, it could have been him. So yeah. We investigated it ourselves. Like I say, it's on our YouTube channel. We got a Class A EVP. I'm saying it's Class A. It's Class A. It is a pretty good EVP, which everyone in the room was like, "What was that? What is that?" kind of thing.
And it was a voice saying it wasn't him, which was weird. And this is all up on the blog. If anyone's interested in reading about it, it's
on the blog. It's on YouTube. It's on Help My House Is Haunted.
It's on Help My House Is Haunted. We've got portals everywhere, Jackie. Now, so
even the cooking book.
Yeah, even Gordon Ramsay book on there's a portal. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. But it's been interesting, hasn't it?
Yeah, we still get bits now and again, but nothing as bad.
No.
Yeah. Like what I say as bad. It was nothing as. I think it's got to be your granddad.
I think it would be him because whenever I go for readings or anything like that, he's the first one that I get told he's here, and so I reckon it would be him. So.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw the show and it just sounded like because you were always using the Ouija board, that you've got the house full of demons.
That's what kind of peed us off. It's like it made us look like we didn't know it was doing the Ouija boards.
Yeah, I was not happy about it. I did actually kick off a little bit. I was like, you can't be saying that when we've been doing events for years. You know, you can't be saying stuff like that. But
your guys came to us.
Yeah.
We showed you the episode. Like, that was great. We'll come round. Like, go for it.
But But
Never
overall,
again.
I was happy with it in the way that, the granddad part, it was really, and it was nice meeting, like Barry Guy and in that, because he's lovely and,
Calling Chris a weirdo. He's like, you're weird, you are, picking the dead dog up in the garden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have met all three because I've done Sage Paracon. So I met Chris and Barry there, and I met Jane as well. So yeah, they're interesting people, even though Chris had jet lag when I sort of met him.
Yeah. Barry's lovely, isn't he?
Doesn't kind of help. So a quick shout out to Mohammed Cade. Thanks for watching from Sheffield, and Tasha Mella. If you have any questions, please add them to the chat. I'm going to put the name of your team up when we finish this. So if anybody wants to contact you, they can. So and also find out details of the podcast and the YouTube account. So so you can always tune in. And
yeah, it'd be great. Thank you.
the Help the House is Haunted, is that available anywhere?
I don't know. I think it was if you get that Dplay app, it might be on there, but so we've not got a copy of it out. They didn't want to send us it, so
all right.
I don't know why.
So what are your future plans now then, when you're getting out into lockdown? From lockdown, rather?
We've got Doncaster Air Museum booked. We just need to book a date, kind of thing, because we had it booked last year. It just kept getting put back. So that keeps getting put back. So we're gonna, when we come out of lockdown fully, we'll have to get in touch with him for that. We'll get back there, get back to the team, get to know each other again, basically.
I don't need to get to know him again. Jesus.
And then so give it a few months, and then we'll get back to events.
Yeah.
Always do our podcast if anyone wants to.
I enjoy doing the podcast, and I think they're going to stick. I think with us, because it's just nice to meet different people and see their point of view on things. Because this is the thing with the paranormal, like we've all got our different opinions on things, and I think it's always good to always sort of be able to express that and to have a healthy debate about stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what it's all about,
I think what you do as well, you learn more yourself, because then you do the research, you get talking to different people, and you thought, oh, I didn't know that. That's a good point.
We're learning all the time. Yeah. I feel like I've learned so much from doing the podcast. So it's just been, I definitely want to keep up with that.
So if anyone does want to come on the podcast and like talk like we are doing now, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah. So they should message you through the page.
Yeah.
Get in touch with you that way. So if you're interested in the podcast, contact Kimberley directly.
If you find alien hunting, I want to go out and do a bit of alien hunting.
Alien hunting, wow. Just go to Nottingham on a Saturday night.
She's one of them.
Oh dear, you just don't know, do you? You really don't. So, Von says, are you taking any groups with you to Doncaster Air Museum? She's in touch with them last week.
I think it's just going to be a team night, but I think we would like to do it as a public event at some point, because I have done it before and it was a really cool location. Like you get to, do vigils near a plane and stuff.
Get to sit in a plane, come on.
And that. I mean, you can't complain. Even if nothing happens, you're sat in a plane. So definitely would like to do it as an event.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah, it is a fantastic location. I've been there once. I do pick more up mediumship wise now, so it's a place that's on my list.
Yeah.
We'll try and sort that out sometime. But sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So will you be doing live outdoor ghost hunt for on your Facebook, or got any intention of doing that
at the museum or
anywhere?
Anywhere.
Probably at some point. The type to be like, shall we just do a live tonight? And like, fair enough. Yeah. We don't really we're not really scheduling. We don't really organise it. It just happens. Or you just get the phone out, you just walk in, no makeup on and that, and he's like, oh, I'm on a live, and you're like,
Nice.
Great. Yeah.
But I don't like. Yeah. So when we can get back to travelling, I'll probably do that a bit more, won't we?
Yeah.
So you can travel so many miles now, but there's not really.
Mm.
So I want to go to that. Was it Clapham Woods? I want to try that place.
Yeah, that sounds
cool.
Yeah.
There's one in York.
I think it's April 12th. It's Easing More, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going camping near a spooky location. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah.
I bought a new tent last year, but I haven't used it yet.
Didn't get a chance.
Oh, bless you.
And she won't let me try it out in the garden.
Oh no.
You won. See you later. I'll have the old bed to myself.
No, I'm going to camp out in the garden tonight. It's like, no, you're not. Get in. You're not a kid anymore.
Oh, bless you.
He's always outside the back garden, just looking up, aren't you, at the stars, trying to find UFOs, and I'm like, it's the bloody helicopter.
Have we not seen them? Come on, I've even showed you 3 already.
No, they're helicopters.
No, they're not.
So we're not. How do you know we're not satellites or the ISS or anything else?
I thought I put on my Facebook the other day. I thought it was like a UFO or something, but I was like, nah, is it? Because someone said that the ISS came over, but it was totally different speeds to what it came over before. And I always thought it came over, it was the same speed, constant.
No.
This one, the first one I saw was like, and the second one, it was what I put on my Facebook, which was the ISS. But the first one, it just went, I'm not even joking, it went.
Yeah, there's a site.
There
is a site to follow which does actually tell you the time when it goes by.
What? Sorry.
It tells you when the ISS goes by every night.
Yeah.
So there are.
The ISS live now. That's good to get. If you haven't got that.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. And then you've got the where those.
If you know Stephen Greer, he's got some episodes on the internet or whatever. It's called, the latest one is Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, where he's doing this CE5 contact thing, which is I want to get out and do that. I want to try that. If anyone wants to come with me, you get like a group here. You just sit there, play some crop circle sounds, sit and meditate, and then you look in the sky. It looks pretty good. I want to try that. So if anyone wants to come with me, get in touch.
Oh, sounds interesting. Might leave you to that one. I don't know. You going, Kim?
No, fine.
No.
Just chucking out.
See, Helia, I don't know if you've seen that with Newkirk. They've sort of gone and she thinks she's been communicating with an alien.
Helia, someone
watched that the other day.
Is that what you watched?
I think so.
Yeah. So they're absolutely awesome.
I can't remember if it was the same one, but it was a guy, wasn't it? He was communicating with an alien. I can't remember his name though. And he actually did the voice of it.
Oh yeah, because you shared it in the group, and because people were laughing at it, and I actually stuck up because I was like, well, they say that spirits can communicate with people. Why can't aliens?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and who says it's a spirit or an alien?
Exactly. What if it's the same thing? You never know.
You know, we don't know, do we?
You've got a badger behind your head.
It's the dog. I've got the heat lamp on for the tortoise.
Ah, that's what it is.
So the dog got between me and the heat lamp. So he's so the dog's just come and sit with me. So yeah.
No.
Yeah, sounds like you've got one or two things going then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to, we need to meet up again. If you want to meet up with us, and we'll do some stuff.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, be smart. Did you mention wanting to go to the US at one stage?
We've been US.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, we went the first time we went to San Francisco and went to Alcatraz, which was amazing. Yeah. Would like to go again.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely would love to go there again.
Yeah.
And then we went Las Vegas, then we went to Zach Bagans Museum, which was really cool. He's got some cool stuff in there.
You've got, if you haven't been to Zach Bagans, and you might, if you're not a big fan of him, just go.
Yeah, it's got really cool stuff.
It is absolutely amazing.
Oh wow, okay.
We went New Orleans. We did a ghost hunt there, didn't we?
Yeah, the Bloody Mary's one.
Bloody Mary's tour.
Yeah, I've met Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Sage as well, yeah. She's brilliant.
We didn't get to meet her, did we? But
No,
it was
we
her.
went to her
It was
house.
her tour sort of thing.
Yeah.
Went to her house, didn't we?
Yeah, the house
Yeah.
that she's got, which is full of like voodoo stuff
Yeah, it's
and all the spooky stuff.
Got some cooking in the back room, and we're just walking around his house.
Yeah, we're just like, hi.
Went to the woods, didn't we? There, and I was
Yeah,
taking some pictures. I thought I caught something.
You
It
might
was
have caught
weird.
something there. You'll have to share that so we can see that.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Just went to see the Alamo.
Wow.
And where else?
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah.
Didn't really do much in Chicago.
We didn't do many spooky stuff in Chicago, which I'm a bit
It's
gutted
massive,
about,
isn't it, Chicago?
Did you do an investigation at Alcatraz or just visit?
No, it was just a
day
normal
visit.
day walk around, which is rubbish. So I'd like to do that. So I'd like to go back, but
you can do. You say you pay for the day ticket, or you can go to the night. You can get a night ticket one, but it's just the same as the day one. But you get to see them close the doors or something.
Yeah, something.
You couldn't actually do an investigation unless you actually booked on an event.
It's hard because we was told to not be so trusting with sort of American teams because there's some sort of conning thing going on. So we're always wary of like booking on.
We nearly got conned ourselves.
We nearly got conned ourselves. Yeah. So
we got in because I put the word out we was going. So I said if anyone wants to take us on a ghost hunt, get in touch. And this guy did, and he wanted money left, right, and centre. He wanted me to drive 3 hours out of Vegas to meet him at this location.
And we were like, no, it's not.
I was like, well, that's in the middle of nowhere, mate. He's like, just send me $300 and I'll sort you out. I'll meet you.
It was probably
Then we got talking to someone else who actually said, "Be careful of American teams." Not all
American teams.
Oh gosh,
He probably wasn't even a team. He was just probably a con artist. But then this, like I say, we got talking to another investigator. He said, "Yeah, just be careful because that does go on, especially with travel." Whether it might have been a one-off, but
just be wary, haven't you, with Facebook and social media. Well, it's the same here. You've got your con artists here, haven't you? So
yeah, that's right, definitely. Yeah, there's too many of them already, aren't there?
Yeah, definitely want to get back. Try and get to Salem and that next time or something.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Salem. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I'm glad you've been over there, though. Just to see these places.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I think if you get the chance, just go. Like, don't think about it. It's like I'm one of these that I won't think about stuff. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
And then worry about it later.
Worry about it, and then you're sitting there, no money, and you can't pay your bills. But it's worth it.
Just do it. If anyone's interested in doing something, just go and book it, pay it off monthly, and then away you go. That's what we do on it. Just booked it. Paid so much a month, and
well, life's too short, and then we're stuck for a year, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we've lost out on a year.
And we can actually travel again. Just like I say, just don't think about stuff. Just go do it.
Yeah.
Worry about it later.
Yeah, just make the most of it while you can. Yeah. I just hope you sort of have a great time and you just, you do sort of get to go where you want to go. And obviously, if you put it on your podcast, put it on your page. It's a group, isn't it? Breaking Paranormal UK.
Yeah.
So you run the events through there as well?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. We had a website, but I took it down. My lockdown and that.
Because we knew
that's right.
So
we still was having to pay for it, so I thought I'll just take it down for a bit.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your plan? What are you up to these after lockdown?
Free spirit. Looking at a few locations. Being invited to sort of meet different people. So just go and see what I can get. I spoke to somebody at the weekend. I was out with a couple at the weekend, and I spoke to another team. And I'm going to go and investigate with them and just see, enjoy, and just get to meet people. Really.
Yeah. You'll have to come here, Jackie, in this house, and see if you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Bring a bottle of wine, we'll be all right. Or two.
Yeah, if you get a taxi back, it's not far. I can nearly walk back, but yeah.
Walk back, can't you?
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it's just intriguing. We've all had a year really to think about things and how we want to move ahead, really.
Yeah.
Have your thoughts changed about how you want to do an investigation now?
I don't know. I think so. Especially with sort of abandoned locations, because we did do the odd occasional one, and I think it's made us sort of think, or maybe it's just always best to sort of stick with events than these abandoned ones, because you hear all kinds of stories that's been going on where roofs are falling on people's heads and people getting into trouble over it, and you think, is it worth nearly dying or getting arrested for? No. So I think that's probably what my
it's all right
thoughts
if
would
you
be.
get permission, but not. We've never broke into a place, have we?
No,
If
but
you get permission, then yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
I think we'll probably stick to normal ones.
I think sometimes people forget it's a hobby. And sort of that blinkered, they kind of just do what they need to get out there and to do a life, and
they don't really think, do they, before they actually do it, which we've probably done ourselves in the past. We've probably not, but we just want to ghost hunt, you know, you're in that mode. And then you think, well, actually that's not clever when you really think about it, because anything could happen. That's the thing, like your own health and safety and stuff. So I think that's what I've probably thought about.
But there are still outdoor locations to go to.
Yeah, there are, yeah.
You know, on public footpaths, which are, you know, they're in the countryside, they're fine, you know. But it's just these buildings which, you know, they are dangerous. And
they are, yeah. There is a reason it says keep out. Yeah.
That's right.
And, you just don't see that bit, do you? You just think, oh, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it. But thank you so much for joining us. It's been really good.
That hour done. That went quick, didn't it?
Yeah, we've virtually gone. So if anyone's got a last minute question, we've got a few minutes left. Is there anything you want to mention? Who's on your next show?
We've
got some
people
interest
that want to come on.
That's cool.
But we don't really, like I say, we don't schedule it that much. So we just, like I say, when we've got a free weekend or something, we'll do it. So the next one is, we'll probably say we'll do it this Saturday or something about cryptozoology. We are going to do,
And
then like the next one will be, we just don't know.
Yeah,
like it's whatever feelings we feel, what we feel that way.
Talking about, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great.
I definitely want to get out and do my alien bit, and then
I can
film it and then put it into a podcast that way somehow.
Yeah, my mum-in-law says she's seen a lot of UFO stuff towards Cleethorpes direction. She says she's seen weird lights and a lot of stuff, and we listened to a pure paranormal show once with Tom and Barry, and there's a ufologist on there, and sort of questioned about a lot of activity in that area.
Yeah,
I've seen some weird lights, but I've never really seen a UFO kind of thing. It was just like a big ball of boom light, and then went. So I don't know what it was.
Could be a meteor or something. You never know, do you?
Well, I say I want to try and get them forts. You seen the forts in Cleethorpes? Is it Bale Fort?
Oh yeah, I want to go there. Yeah.
Get them for an investigation. I think one's being turned into a rehab centre, but the other one's like abandoned. It's not abandoned, but you can. If you went on, you could probably get in touch with someone maybe for an investigation. That'd be cool. But then you've got to get onto it. So I don't think it'll work, would it?
No, it's a shame. I would love to go to those because you've seen them from there. You go, you can't help but see them, and you're always like intrigued by it.
Like I say, when I was a kid and that, and when I was a teenager, we used to try and always swim out to it, but
really,
I could never do it.
Oh my gosh!
You can nearly walk out to it at some points, though, can't you?
When it's right out, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a fat lad, so I can't walk.
So then people get stuck. All right, thanks for joining us anyway. You've been brilliant. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Neil and Jane are on this channel between 9 and 11 tonight, so you look out for that show and have fun, everyone. Stay safe and enjoy yourselves. All right, bye. Thanks, you two.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you.